I'm not from round here. You got any people in from the north of England? Yeah, it's shit, innit? That's why you live here now. We don't want you back, shut up. I like coming to London. My favourite thing about London is coming on a Friday about 5 o'clock and watching northern families arrive en masse on the tube. Just walking around going, "Why is it so busy, Mum? Why is it so busy?" Shut up and stand on both sides of the escalator. Let's have a laugh. Let's watch these people lose their shit. Get on the other side! Why are they shouting at me? They're very angry. Why? They've been at work all week. What's work? It's nice to be here. That's what comedians always say. Hal said it loads. It's nice to be here. They don't mean it. They're here for the money. I mean it, though. I mean it's nice to be here. I've got kids. It's amazing to be 200 miles away from the little shits. Don't get me wrong. Some of you staring at me now, judging me. You probably haven't got kids. If you've got kids, you know what I mean. We love them because that shit's natural. Don't like them. Joyless mood hoovers. Life robbers, ambition stealers, time takers, non-productive little shits. We allow to live in our houses, nothing comes back. If we were a limited company and not a family, I'd have written them off years ago. Got two. Got a 17-year-old. One of them that you see when you drive around. Going, "I'm glad he's not mine." He's mine. This thing that lives in my house, essentially a yawn in a hood. That's all he is. Breathing his way, "I'm tired." How can you be tired? Your schedule is thus: arise at 11, have a wank, play FIFA. That's all he does. I'm not having a go, I'm just saying he's robbed me of my ambition. That's where I saw my life going. I'm tired. It's like living with an asthmatic Sith Lord. Obi-Wan can't be arsed. Just go. It's fine though, it's nice to be here. I spend a lot of time, I travel. You do when you're a comedian and you've got kids, it's lovely to get away. Do we have any Australians in? Why? What point does anybody wake up in Australia, stretch, look across Bondi Beach and go, "Hammersmith, that's where I want to be"? You can forget your coral beach, I want a flyover. I spent some time in Australia. If you've been, you know it's a nice place. If you like, you know, misogyny, racism and blind optimism, it's that kind of town. It's, My favourite thing when I was in Australia, this is brilliant, this will blow your mind. Does anybody here know what the collective noun in Australia is for sheets, pillowcases, bedding? Anyone know what they call it? Manchester. That's right, Manchester. I didn't know. I'm from Manchester, didn't know. Basically, what happened was, about 150 years ago, we, in Manchester, invented cotton and sent it around the world. It's easier than explaining slavery, that bit. We sent it around the world. It arrived in Australia, in Sydney, in a big box with Manchester on, and the Australians would go, "What's that?" And they go, "It's Manchester." They have Manchester shops. I'm thinking, what goes on in there? Some bloke like Bez going, "Do you want some Vimto?" Right now. They sell sheets and pillowcases and bedding. It's amazing. They have Manchester departments in their department stores. That's how I discovered it. I was just browsing one day and overheard an announcement on the tannoy that went, "Would somebody from Manchester please report to customer services?" I was like, oh my gosh. How fortuitous. I am literally on the other side of the world. And then I thought, naturally, I wonder what they want. Maybe I'm going to go over and they're going to say, settle an argument. What's the best junction off the 56 for the airport, right? So I was just considering this, and a further, more urgent announcement came on the tannoy. Would somebody from Manchester please report to customer service? I went running over. I'm northern, I'm friendly, I want to help. I got there, I went, ta-da! Because that's how people in show business arrive. Ta-da! And the one went, ta-da! I went, here I am! And she says, there you are. I went, I know, can you believe it, eh? There was an awkward moment where she looked at me like I was a wrong 'un. And eventually she says, how can I help you? I went, no! How can I help you? And she says, what do you mean? And I said, I'm from Manchester! And she said, no, you're not. And I said, well, technically Stockport, but let's not split hairs, love. Friends, you've been amazing. Take care. Good night. Thank you. Thank you very much. Cheers.